All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday service this morning. My name's Athena, for those that don't know, and I'll be helping lead our Sunday service. Um, just want to send a little extra love out to just everybody. I feel like there's a lot going on in the world right now, and maybe for our loved ones and our friends and family. And so I just want to acknowledge that and give it the space and the energy and the healing love that it deserves. So everyone can just send a little bit of extra love and compassion out this morning. I know that we could all use it. A little bit about Sanctuary Church for those who may not have joined us before. Sanctuary is a 508c1a faith-based organization. We use psilocybin mushrooms as a sacrament to connect us to divinity. It is our sincere belief that the consumption of psilocybin-containing mushrooms is a communion, which brings us closer to what is commonly called God. We understand this concept as pure consciousness, which permeates all being. This pure consciousness is, we believe, the ineffable source of creation and the origin of health and well-being. Our faith in sacred mushrooms stems from prehistorical use by our ancestors and personal experiences of our modern members. It is our belief that psilocybin-containing mushrooms are one of the greatest sacraments that nature offers, raising our awareness so that we can access a direct connection to the source of life. We should not be mistaken for a medical or therapeutic organization. We encourage anyone facing trauma recovery or mental health issues to work in conjunction with a psychiatrist, psychologist, or accredited therapist. Our objective is to help and support you in reconnecting with the universal source of healing, your own divine spirit. As we get ready to begin today's service, we ask that you mute your mics if they are not muted already. We want to let you know this meeting is being recorded, which if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out privately. A portion of this service, we will invite you to journal. So now is a good time to grab a notebook and pen if you'd like to participate in that. And please do, if possible for you, find a comfortable space where you can relax and be present for the service. The service portion of our gathering is around 30 minutes of silent participation on your part, during which time we'll begin with a short meditation. We'll read the poem which the church has adopted as our acknowledgement of oneness with all that is, titled A Litany of Gratitude. A reading from our rotating text, currently Practicing the Power of Now, along with an opportunity to journal your thoughts around the reading. A reading from our main text, the Tao Te Ching. And after that, we'll bring the official service to a close. And from there, we'll move into an optional discussion period led by Amy today, which we've allowed 90 minutes for this portion until noon Eastern, and do invite you to participate if you feel called. And with that, again, welcome and thank you for joining our sanctuary community and celebration. As we begin our statement of faith, we recognize that this statement does not exhaust the full extent of our faith. We believe that sacred mushrooms are a primary source of personal and divine revelation. We seek counsel from the mushroom to find direction and inspiration in our faith practice. And we believe that all individuals who seek true revelation from divinity can do so. And Amy will be leading us in our meditation this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Let's take a moment, get comfortable in our seats, shake out anything we're holding on to. And take a deep breath and close your eyes. Take a deep breath all the way to your belly button and hold it momentarily, and then breathe out until no breath remains. Continue to take deep breaths, breathing in love and light, breathing out any tension, pain, or hurt. Picture directly above you, your head floats a bright white light. Imagine that light coming into your body, through your head, neck, chest, stomach, and down through your legs. And as it comes out of your legs through your feet, it becomes like roots of a tree, and those connect your body to the earth. You're grounded. You are tethered. That white light then rotates up through your body, through the top of your head, connecting you to love. Continue to breathe in, hold your breath momentarily, and then breathe out fully. As you're breathing in and out, picture that ray of light continuing to flow out through your feet, out to the earth, back up through your body, through the top of your head. Now take a moment to feel from your toes up to the tailbone in the front and the back of your body. And at the top there, at your tailbone, you'll see a red flaming ball of light, energy, spinning very evenly in complete balance. Tell yourself, I am safe. I am present moment awareness. I have abundance. Now place your awareness on your midsection, just below the belly button. Picture a bright orange flaming ball, spinning and spiraling and coming to complete balance. Tell yourself, I feel. I am worthy. I am creative. Now place your awareness at your diaphragm. Picture a bright yellow flaming ball swirling and rotating in complete balance. I align my personal will with the will of my higher self. I shine bright. Remember to take slow, deep breaths. Continue to picture the bright light flowing, grounding and connecting you. And remember the red ball of flaming light, the yellow and orange. I am safe. I am protected. I have abundance. I am worthy to experience all of the earthly pleasures. I know who I am and I shine bright. Now place your awareness to your heart and lungs. Picture bright green, and as you breathe in, it gets filled with some purple. This energy is also in complete balance. My heart is open. My true nature is love. I forgive and free myself from the past. I open my heart. I love myself. Move up to your throat now and picture a blue round ball of energy coming out of your throat and your mouth. I speak with truth. I forgive. I act with compassion. I am divine expression. Move your awareness now to your eyes. Purple and white energy in balance. I see clearly. I trust my inner guidance. I see all the beauty around me. I know I am divine creation. All of the balls of energy are balanced within me, working together. My lungs and heart connect to my mind. I am safe. I am worthy. I have abundance. I am protected. I experience all of life's gifts. I shine bright. I am loved. I am beloved. I speak my truth with compassion. I am connected. I am divine. As you breathe in and out, picture that bright light coming up and down through your body, and all of the energy of the rainbow working together. Much love. You're exactly where you need to be. All right, you can wiggle your fingers and toes and come back to us in this moment. Thanks for sharing space with me.
Thank you, Amy.
That was pretty awesome.
That was really
Thank you.
good. All right.
Wow.
We'd now like to just take a moment to acknowledge those going through our subtle sacrament program or participating in a subtle sacrament this morning. Sending them love, loving energy. They partake in their journeys. We'll go into our litany of gratitude. I invite you to unmute your mics if you'd like and join me when I say, we live in all things live in us. We live by the sun, we feel by the moon, we move by the stars. We live in
all things.
all things.
Things
live in
live in
us.
us.
We eat from the earth, we drink from the rain, we breathe of the air. We live
live in all things. All things
Things
live in
live
us.
in us.
We call to each other, we listen to each other, our hearts deepen with love and compassion. We
We
live
live in all
things.
All things live in us.
Live in us.
We depend on the trees and animals. We depend on the earth. Our minds open with wisdom and insight. We live in
all
things.
All things live in
Things
us.
live in us.
We dedicate our practice to others. We include all forms of life. We celebrate the joy of living and dying. We live
live in all
things.
All things live in
in
us.
We are full of life. We are full of death. We are grateful for all beings and companions. Thank you, everyone. If you would please resume your mute. Going to our first reading this morning with Yaya.
Practicing the Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, Chapter 6, Transmuting the Pain Body. Sustained conscious attention severs the link between the pain body and your thought processes and brings about the process of transmutation. It is as if the pain becomes fuel for the flame of your consciousness, which then burns more brightly as a result. This is the esoteric meaning of the ancient art of alchemy, the transmutation of base metal into gold, of suffering into consciousness. The split within is healed and you become whole again. Your responsibility then is to not create more pain. Focus attention on the feeling inside you. Know that it is the pain body. Accept that it is there. Don't think about it. Don't let the feeling turn into thinking. Don't judge or analyze. Don't make an identity for yourself out of it. Stay present and continue to be the observer of what is happening inside you. Become aware not only of the emotional pain, but also of the one who observes, the silent watcher. This is the power of now, the power of your own conscious presence.
Thank you. We'll now go into our reflection. So if you have your journal nearby, like to just sit with your thoughts, do you have journal prompt? How and when do you identify the feeling of the pain body when you feel it? A pit in your stomach, a longing, as it occurs afterwards. We'll have 5 minutes to reflect on this. Like to begin finishing up your thoughts. We'll start moving into our next reading. The paradoxical nature of life and its mysteries are best experienced through the ineffable space we find in our communion with the mushroom. For more than 2,000 years, the Tao Te Ching has provided guidance and instruction for exploring the paradox of existence. It is for this reason that we employ the Tao Te Ching as our primary sacred text and invite all to study it further as you delve deeper into the mystery of life. All right, Stephen, let's with our next reading.
Good morning, everyone. Tao Te Ching, chapter 15. The ancient adepts of the Tao were subtle and flexible, profound and comprehensive. Their minds were too deep to be fathomed. Because they are unfathomable, one can only describe them vaguely by their appearance. Hesitant, like one wading a stream in winter. Timid, like one afraid of his neighbors on all sides. Cautious and courteous, like a guest. Yielding, like ice on the point of melting. Simple, like an uncarved block. Hollow, like a cave. Confused, like a muddy pool. And yet, who else could quietly and gradually evolve from the muddy to the clear? Who else could slowly but steadily move from the inert to the living? He who keeps the Tao does not want to be full, but precisely because he is never full, he can always remain like a hidden sprout and does not rush to early ripening.
Thanks, Stephen. All right, and as we begin closing out our service, we have some announcements this morning. Amy?
Hello again. So we're excited to announce that we have revised our spring camping retreat dates to be one weekend earlier on April 14th through the 16th. Yay, we're going to have a camp out on a private campground in Williamsburg, Kentucky, 2 miles from Daniel Boone National Forest. We will have 15 spaces open for this retreat and look forward to more camping retreat dates as the weather warms up. Our official members will receive an email announcement tomorrow and a link to the info and registration page. Ronnie will be leading our monthly men's circle this Wednesday from 6 to 8 at Clifton Universalist Unitarian Church off Payne Street and Frankfurt Avenue. I'm sorry, on Payne Street off Frankfurt Avenue. Men have been sitting in circles for millennia to challenge themselves to be better versions of themselves in their own unique way. This event is offered at no suggested cost for official sanctuary members and is a suggested $10 to $20 for non-members. Please visit our events calendar on our website to register. And that is all.
Awesome. Thank you. Very excited to have the April retreat announced. Yay. All right, fundraising. James?
Hi, good morning, everybody. Well, I don't think there are any huge fundraising campaigns to discuss, but let's just take a second to celebrate ourselves. I see some people in chat have noticed we had a really tremendously large group today. Considering the windstorms and the local difficulties, I have to say that's really kind of astounding. So obviously, people are continuing to talk, continuing to reach out, continuing to help us find new members and new people that need this church and this community. So thank you all so much for that. If you're not a member yet, I think we have a bit about membership coming up. It's the best way to begin the process of getting to know the community more. If you are a member, thank you so much for all of your support and coming every week and giving your energy. The best thing you can do is continuing what you're doing, which is telling people about Psanctuary, representing Psanctuary in the way that it is in the world, so that people understand what we're trying to do and who we are. We will have a lot more to discuss, I think, in very short order. Obviously, we have a lot of ministers coming through programs right now. Again, if you're about to graduate, please reach out if you are personally called to have a more public facing role, or if you're thinking about your own place within the church and how you can better contribute. There are tremendous opportunities, but for the most part, I like to wait for people to raise their hands and know what path you are on and what you would like to do next. So with that in mind, I thank you all so much. We have an amazing number of people showing up every Sunday, showing just how sincere we are and how important this is in our lives. So thank you all, and can't wait for some of the campaigns to come this year.
And James, I wanted to mention for this camp out and for the couple of festivals we're going to go to this year, we did purchase a tent. I guess we'd call it a tent canopy enclosure that's really big. And so the camp out funds are going towards that. So just FYI on that.
Awesome. So that's great. I think there's going to be a lot of that this year. If we're going to have more campouts, more events, more things based around the sacrament, there are some tools to gather as well. So we'll definitely have conversations moving forward.
Awesome. Thank you all. Thank you both. Thanks, James. All right, membership. Stephen.
Hello again. So we had 6 officially onboarded new members this week. Sam from Kentucky, Rebecca from North Carolina, Nikki from Georgia, Mark from New York, Adama from Kentucky, and Sierra from Kentucky. So welcome, you new people.
Thanks, Stephen. And I think I missed one, Jacob, as well. And so thank you to all our new members. And if you're interested in becoming an official member of Psanctuary, there is a 5-step process, and you can learn more about that on our website, info@psanctuary.org. We would love to have you join and be a part of this growing faith-based organization. Thank you, everyone. All right, so I'll begin closing out our official service, recognizing we've come together with intentions of service to the land and all its inhabitants. It's in our hearts to go forth into the world with the collective consciousness. We encourage you to stay for continued fellowship and conversation around our readings today. And for those unable to stay, we thank you for being with us this morning. As we further our conversation, please remember all perspectives are welcome as we search for the spiritual truth that unites us all.